All right, this is episode 8. I've got the tank on this mower. I actually switched the tank out because I didn't like the way the other one was behaving. It primed, but it wasn't easy to prime. So I put another tank and carburetor combination on here. You'll notice that the air filter is missing, and that's on purpose. And the cover on the kill switch is missing, and that's on purpose because I'm looking for function on that. Same thing here. If I need to adjust these carburetor springs or not the springs, but how they're connected. Because if it's running too slow, I'll pull this piece out. Same thing here. If it's running too slow, I would stretch this spring so this would be under more tension, but I think it's about right. So we're going to start there. The other reason I've got this off is that if it does run, I want to let it run a while because there was water in the crankcase, and these engines run about somewhere between 200 and 300 degrees. So over time it will turn into steam and cook off, and it will come out the carburetor and out the muffler, and I want it to steam off and get the moisture out of there before I put the air filter on, because I don't want the air filter getting steamed, so to speak. So really we're just going to crank this up and see if it starts, and if it starts and runs, great. Then at that point I'll decide if I want to change decks or not, but I'm really trying to determine if this engine is worth saving. So if you've got one of these, don't think you have to run it with the air filter on just to test it. That's all we're doing. I just want to make sure that everything's working right. The other thing I'm looking for is if you have one of these and it starts running rough or doesn't run right, you see a bunch of moisture right down in there around the base of this carb, that means it's leaking fuel between the carburetor and the tank, and you'll have to put another not diaphragm, but another gasket on there on top of the diaphragm. So you'd have two gaskets on top of the diaphragm. But I don't expect this to leak, but you never know. So that's what I'm checking for, and that's why I don't have it covered up with an air filter, because I need to be able to see that. So I'm going to go set the phone down, and then you're going to see me prime this thing and pull the cord, and we're going to see what happens.